Hello, Lolos, Dindanmex, another game of League ranked. Well, actually, no, they're not this one. This one's not ranked. This is actually tested out a new type of Garen in norms now. Like I said, everything actually can happen in norms. I think I was facing an unranked Nasus up there, so But I'm checking out a new rune system for our Legendary Garen. I feel like he's missing something. The tank one is great. There has to be a different way of using him, and maybe I found out about it. There's a snowball effect on this one that was insane. Love the new rune system. After watching a little bit of League Online on esports, watching SKT get their ass handed to them yet again, I decided to do a little bit of testing out myself. So,
30 seconds until
new rune system I'm using is the Dark Soul Gathering. Here it is, as you can see right there, Dark Harvest. I want to see how well that ends up working. Fucking piece of shit. Anyway, shout out to my team. My team was actually pretty good. So there's a snowball effect, it looks like, with Dark Harvest. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. Say no, Dark Harvest doesn't work that way. But I noticed that if you can get ahead early on, you can kind of snowball the game with Garen. The damage becomes insane. It's just kind of ridiculous how much damage. So I went to Dark Harvest, cheap shot, obviously. If you take out wards, you get additional AD. And I didn't go TPA, I went Ignite, trying to make sure that I killed them in my lane. And then active CDR for an item because I was planning on using Titanic. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to go fighter tank Garen to where I'm able to be tanky enough to sustain hits but do enough damage to be able to take them out no matter who they are. So as this match is going on, you'll see this shortly, it becomes a little bit crazy. Now, yet again, this Nasus, I never saw him ult once, so maybe he just didn't know. I had an opportunity and I missed it. Maybe he just didn't know or didn't care, or I mean, he was really just a trash noob. But the damage I started doing is insane, and the sustain I have was pretty crazy too. So I lose out on this trade out here shortly. I had my mouse a little bit retarded. Here also, it's a great gank. That's beautiful. So I get a little bit of souls from that already. But yes, the idea of this, now I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, every time I hit it resets a little bit. I lose a few souls, I lose 2 souls, I don't know how many I lose. But I did notice that I was losing souls every time I would take souls, which made it kind of hard. So I'm thinking this is the reason why it's considered, it's normally for junglers. I think the Dark Harvest is more for junglers because you get to technically take some every time you fucking kill, you know, minions and shit like that. But I wanted something that would give Garen just enough to keep going as a tank and still do enough damage. And this one seems to cut the bill. Just hit me, should smack him a few times there. Gosh, I'm at 16. I want to see if it goes down. I'm looking at the Dark Harvest thing. I don't think I've hit him. Did I hit him? If I hit him, I didn't see it. I'm at 16. I don't understand it yet. Like I don't get how it actually works. I know you got to be collecting souls to do damage, and every time you collect a soul, I think it triggers the proc to where you can do damage. You see, I haven't lost any there, and I'm still at 16. I've been hitting him consistently too. Now the good thing I like is that you technically don't have to kill the minions. Okay, let's see right there. Proc, I'm at 20. I hit him. I hit him. Okay, I didn't hit him that time. Yeah, see, because there it is. There's the little. That would do a little damage, yeah. Yeah, and that's what I think is cool. So every time there's a big minion in the wave, I'm able to Let's see, he just chilled around. Actually, they didn't consume it. It just felt like I wasn't getting anywhere for a whole second. I'm not gonna lie, it felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. Every time sometimes I would hit him, I would lose him, I think. But I guess I never did lose him. Now, the reason I posted this one up right after I played a game, first of all, it's Norms. I did see her, by the way. First of all, it's Norms, so it doesn't really matter. I wasn't like, you know, whatever. But the build was the one that stunned me. I was surprised it worked so well. The second rune system that I have for him is the Resolve. Because, see, I very much think that Garen is fighter first, tank second, even though in this meta, if you look at his little, I guess, description, it says tank and then fighter. So I've been building him tank first and fighter, and it works effectively, but this one caught my eye out, because he worked well as a tank, or as a fighter tank. Now, we didn't get too far out of late game. Once again, Nasus doesn't really know too much. The only way I'd be able to know if this build is a real build is if I go take it to rank and test it out. So, I do want to try Thunderlords, or Lightning with that one, see if that works. I'm trying to build kind of like a bruiser, I guess you could say, a fighter tank. Is what I'm trying to do. So, right now. And I think this one's more like a mid-late game build. So Garen really starts popping off usually around mid-late game. And I noticed if you give him runes that kind of help him early game, he doesn't really get too powerful mid or late game. He kind of stays consistent the whole way. And I like Garen where he just pops off to where you're able to carry a game. If you don't play Garen that way, I don't think you're taking advantage of his abilities. There is another game that I used. I was mid. I thought that was funny. I was mid and I went phase. Is that what it's called? Phase rush or something like that. You know, you put 3 little items and you get all crazy all of a sudden. They were all there. I only saw him. And it worked out. I was going versus an Echo. In the river I was super fast. It was fucking insane. I mean, I still died very often. And that's what I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go for a build that no matter who I end up facing top, I'm able to take them on 1v1 and just steamroll the shit out of them. Now, I have noticed the rune systems work a little bit different now. I like the Garen tank, but I prefer the fighter one just because a lot of people don't expect that. They expect you to go like tank, and they're not incorrect. If you do go tank, we go tank. Look at that shit right there, man. Look at that damage trade-off. Then again, he's kind of stupid. He's not. Ooh, dude. Surprised he didn't ult up and get bulky there. I'm at 38 now. But yeah, it's actually pretty insane. So, alright, so you go, obviously, Dark Harvest, like I said, then you go Cheap Shot. Because it's so easy to do with Garen, just because he does an ability and then he attacks. It's a cheap shot right off the bat. You know, you spin and the Q is technically considered one, so cheap shot right off the bat. Now, every time you proc it, it does deal excess damage, so it's a timing thing with him. Like right there. See? It did damage. And I say that I'm at 46 now. And I was really just collecting them just to collect. And I have not seen a lot of people run Dark Harvest because supposedly they say it's like the weakest one just because it doesn't really do too much, but it looks like it works well with Garen. I mean, it doesn't, that excess damage when you're having to fight and you get one, it's actually pretty insane. So I already have 2 kills, as you've been able to see. And once I hit 10 minutes, okay, so I don't know how many times I've said it, but it's Dark Harvest, Cheap Shot, the one that you take the little wards or you kill and you get an extra AD damage, and then the proc in the item because I'm planning on using Titanic Hydra. So now I did use LOL Sumo and it told me to put Black Cleaver first, and then it told me to put on Deadman's, which I think I can understand why Deadman's. If I'm proccing the little Dark Harvest, Deadman's will work very well with it. And then what was the other item it told me to build? It told me to build Radiance. There you go. It told me to build Radiance. I think it was probably because of Lucian? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he was going crit. What was he building? Well, I don't know if he crits or not, but it was telling me to build Radiance. And I think it was just so I can have enough AD, and so there's no crits that'll cancel part. Look at that shit. So, my second one was Resolve, my little second rune system. And God, look at all those wards. I didn't even know that they had all that shit warded on me. Then the Resolve was for I want to build a fire tank. I want him to last in fights and not die and just dish out damage. It's like a bruiser, but be able to kill. Potential to kill. I thought I was being sneaky. It's like he knew exactly when I was leaving. So I ended up building conditioning on him and demolition. Now I'm trying to split push. That's why I want to have the potential to kill, but yet the potential to take hits, so I can 2v1 if I need to, and take that side. Now I'm gonna be taking his shit. Because he's stalling anyways, I won't be able to kill him, and it kind of, if they were trying to gank me, they would have gone away. Plus, I need the soul, so it does a lot more than just give me regular stuff. Like, it forces me to go to their jungle and take it, and it keeps it in my mind, so I think that actually is an additional bonus. Now, of course, that's against, I just took my own buddy's farm, but he's not down there, and he hasn't helped me out ever since I got the kill, so... I think he could have beat me there again, but I don't think he... I mean, I think he's a noob, to be honest. I'm at 62 right now. It doesn't seem like it's consumed anything yet. I obviously take first turret. The conditioning works perfectly with Garen. Garen and conditioning together is like one of the biggest combos you can ever do out of this rune system. It's like they were meant to be. Because Garen automatically adds on a sort of false conditioning, you could say. Reason I'm saying false in quotation marks is because he tacks on with his little passive here, as you can see. Right there, passive kill units permanently grants 0.25 armor and magic resist. So it works very well with the conditioning because it's like you actually get 2 full items almost in armor once it's full. Like it's 30 armor and then I think it's 30 armor and 30 magic resist is what you end up getting from it. Yeah, it's 30 armor, 30 magic resist, which is really, really strong. Oh, this fight is pretty good. I think I ended up getting there. Oh no, I'm still taking shit over here. Yeah, so it's 30 armor, 30 magic resist. Like I said, it forces me to kind of take his jungle now because I want the souls, which kind of forces. I'm fighting 2 people at the same time. Then that's usually my regular build, but since I put in overgrowth stops me from doing that because it has to be like lane minions, I believe. I think they might have switched it up already. This one was pretty good. I didn't think I was gonna get away with this, but this is how much damage he does. Do I have the little proc? Yeah, look, the proc is up. God, look at that. It's just enough. And then now they procced it again. and now I'm at 86 souls. So, yeah, I like this. I like this dark one. I'm 4-0 and 1. It does enough damage. I'm still tanky. I still can go tanky and still dish out damage. First item I believe is Black Cleaver that I have to put on. So, oh, I didn't see anything. First item is that I have to put on Black Cleaver. I think she was trying to get blue. Yes, I kept taking her shit. I let her know I'm there. Make her retreat. And we take Drake, so that was pretty good. I mean, it just worked out very well in this game. I don't know if it's actually legit. I am going to try to rank. I want to see what its potential is. If it was good enough to be Nasus. Well, this is a shitty Nasus, but I think it might be. Look at that. Like, it's just no damage, and I don't even have any actual. So, yeah, conditioning with that one. You talk about conditioning, I think it adds 11 or 10. That's technically almost like a full extra item of magic resist and a full extra item of armor. So you're saying 30 plus, I think, I forgot how much of this is. Let's find out, people. Let's find out here. I think I get another kill here. I don't know if he was just inting there in the end because he knew he couldn't beat me, but look at that damage. I was trying to get the proc. Let's see, I got the proc right there. I'm at 92. And 92 in 16 minutes. I had a lot of gold too around this time frame. We are ahead in gold. I think he saw me. I don't know why he just didn't back. I guess he's trying to stack. How many stacks do these guys have? I have a lot more than he does. I haven't even gone back yet. That's how strong this thing is, because it keeps scaling with you. So not only, and I think it works well with Garen because it adds him that extra attack. So not only are you going with AD, not only are you going with AD, but you're also going with stacks, which is insane. So like I said, his regular item, this is perfect. That was a good one. Okay, another one. I'm at 110. This looks like, what is it? 110? Oh, 102. And now I'm gonna be at 104, 106. And at this point, I think I already have a runaway effect. Now, does it work against everyone? I have no idea.
Killing spree.
It's gain 8 armor and 8 magic. But then increase your armor and magic resistance by 5%. Yeah, that's a lot. So let's do the math, shall we? 5%. So armor, target 38. 39, almost 40. Yeah, almost 40 armor magic resist. Just out of not having anything on. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I think I might have found the build that I've been looking for. Took me a long time. Testing out new stuff. I thought I had found it. Oh, that was pretty stupid. And it just put me in there. And there's another stack right there. Where am I at now? 118. That was also pretty bad. Those guys right there. I had yet to go back, and I noticed that, I was starting to lose fights again, so I should go back. 4-0-3, ladies and gents. Okay. Look at that, man. That's insane. 138 CS. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I hope not. 4-0-3. No, that's perfect. Oh, well, besides Zaya, Zaya's actually 3-0-3. I don't know what the heck Rise was trying to do. He was waiting for me. And he could have helped. Okay, here we go. 132 there. We got the double, man. Look at that regen there. Good God, that is so stupid. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I could have stayed there and killed him too. I'm gonna take too much damage.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Rampage.
And I have enough mobility with this dead man's. It works very well. Look at this, look at this. God. It's just good, man. I like it. It gives him just enough. Do those things do anything? Yeah, they do. Holy shit. 156? There's a proc, isn't there? It's 156. Oh yeah, it makes it last longer to where you're able to do damage, which is insane. So it's like I'm in the bursty mode for like 30 seconds or something like that. Yeah, look at that. I'm in bursty mode already. So that I like it. I'm not gonna lie. It does add extra damage, and it does make him do have enough tank. You just see it doesn't show you like what the actual damage was. I was running out of time. I'm 7-0-4. That specific build was recommended by LOL. So, or LOL was Sumo LOL, I believe. Yeah, LOL Sumo. Yeah, so I put conditioning on him and and demolish. I mean, I guess I could put second wind, which would make him a lot tankier, but I want him to be a split pusher. I want to make sure to take out turrets ASAP. And if I put on HP, and I'm still able to do damage, that is just insane. And I think I might have found a little combo here. Good God, they sent the house on me. Look at that, 1, 2, 3. And that's actually what I want. I want people to send the house on me, to where I'm like that dangerous. Because then it allows them to push at other places. If you're able to split them up, it's great. Yeah, pointing out that I got like 3 on my end here. Oh, there's one down. He didn't ult again, so I thought that was pretty funny. Good grief, man, they keep like trying to get us. The proc is still there, you can still steal. Holy shit. That ult save and everything. And that's another proc. 188. Oh my goodness. Oh, and that's another proc. There it is. 194. Yeah, so yeah, you can snowball with this guy. That's actually what I've been looking for. Great early game, and then just a runaway effect if my jungler decides to help me. That's how it used to be with. Actually, yeah, that is true. I think I found it then. That's how it used to be when I season 7 when I used to run Thunderlords, and all my runes were scaling AD. If I would get that early lead, I would just snowball the game after that. So this is exactly what I was looking for. It fits my playstyle. Still makes me look tanky, so that way my team is not like, why are you going full? Why are you going full tank? I even got that soul. It didn't matter if I took it or not. You had 200 souls. As long as it dies and I'm around it, that's all that counts. Look, they're all bottom, man. These guys are hungry. They were thirsty. Let's see, I got the soul too. Oh my god, he's something. 202 souls. Yeah, so it's Dark Harvest, Cheap Shot, Eyeball Collection, and Ingenious Hunter, because I am planning on putting the Titanic Hydra. But I don't think I ever do, because we end up winning the game before then. I just wanted to see how much damage I was able to do after that. What I like is that I don't actually have to kill them. As long as I'm there or I give them an assist, it works. Should be. I like it. That might be Garen's new thing, but I do think that you have to be different in different rooms depending on what situation it is. But I always go for the universal. So I'm trying to find a universal build that it doesn't matter who I'm facing, what they build, or whatever. I get to control the game, not them. Oh, they did chase me. I probably could have 1v2'd there. Got to see where he was at there. Nah. So I'm not gonna. I'm a little excited. Like I am excited. I decided to take it because nobody's been touching it, no one's taking stuff, and I do need these souls. So plus it allows me to level up. The snowball effect is really good with that. Plus it helps my CDR. The blue one helps my CDR go down, which is awesome. 9, 0, and 5, ladies and gentlemen. I think the game ends here. Is it in here? No, I think it's after this one. Yeah, it's after. Watch what happens to Nasus, man. This is just Nasus. He tried slowing me down. I slow him down. He does absolutely no damage to me. I don't know how many stacks he has. I mean, I don't think I had to do that, but I already had silenced him. I didn't want him to do it. And I didn't know if he was going to finally ult up, so I just started taking him out before he ults up. 224 souls. in 29 minutes. I see it sucks though. Oh, there was only one. I thought there was more than that. My CS at 2:17 in 30 minutes. That's not good. That is not good at all. And I told him I'm just collecting souls. I'm not going to take this spot. He thought I was going to take another spawn. So I noticed I don't have to kill to get the souls. As long as I'm there. I type on there, I'm just collecting souls. That's all I'm doing. He's like, alright, that sounds good. Because 5 of those is technically 10, so. I thought she was going to keep going, but she didn't, so 232. And it also invites me to be in team fights, so that way if they end up killing them, I get to do something. Here, I want the one. God, did you see that? That's 250. I think this is going to hit. It's just too much damage, man. And I'm a tank. That's it, that's game GG. 31. It's the snowball effect, ladies and gents. I like it. I love it. It makes sense. 11, 0, and 8. This fits very well my playing style. I'm able to take a few hits, yet dish out the damage. Perfect. I'm going to test it out in ranked. Let you guys know how it goes. See if I can carry games. But there you guys have it. Another episode of the Legendary Garen. But this is unranked. So I'm just going to put the build. Testing out the new Garen. Testing out the new Legendary Garen. This might be the Legendary Garen. If this is it, then this is going to be the new norm in rank. So, you guys got to see it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon so you can get notifications every time I make an upload. And yeah, email me, comment if you have any questions. If you want to see new builds, let me know. I fiddle around every now and then, so I will do crazy ass builds. I've been playing MF mid, Jin mid. I love doing that stuff. I love doing stuff that's considered off meta because you never know. So there you guys have it. Good fight. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Okay, so there you guys have it. Good fight. Good night. Bye.